Hello everyone, my name is Roshar, so feel free to call me Rose, Rosie, or Chloe, and today I am going to be reviewing Parblo's A610s. So first things first, I'll be starting with the unboxing, so let's just get started with that. Ooh, okay, so here is the box. Very nice design, but let's just cut to the chase of opening this bad boy. Oops. Trying to open this without damaging my nails, which I just painted. So here is the tablet. Let's just look at the back. Does not have a cloth back like the other tablet they sent me to review, but that is not an issue in my book. This still has a very nice design. Really loving the curved edges. So let's just get on to what else is in here, because we'll be talking about the tablet a lot in just a few moments. So it comes with this little package. And so basically there's a lot of nibs in this package as I can see. Let me just get out the pen. Because the pen, this is the pen, actually has what I believe is a different design from the other tablet they sent me, which is nice because there have been a few other tablets that I've seen that will just use the same pen for each model. So this is it's really cool that they changed things up a bit. I admit I do really love their pen designs. You can tap some buttons here. I love this part. Seems like it'll just fit into your hand perfectly, which it does. I love this a lot. So let's just move this aside. We've got, this is the driver CD. I think I will not be using this because I just get the driver from online. Comes with a little cloth to wipe the tablet screen. Comes with the glove, which if you like gloves, then this is good for you. Again, it looks a little too big for my hand. Well, way too big for my hand, but that's not going to be an issue for me because I don't like to wear gloves as I work. And then they've got the nibs, as I said, and this is just, this is just talking about the contents and what's required, so. And this is the wire, which is standard for every tablet that is not wireless, so here we have this. And that is it for the unboxing, so let's just get straight into the speed painting portion of the video. Alright, so now that we've done the unboxing, I'm going to be talking about how well the tablet actually performs. I absolutely love the design for this tablet and the pen, and so I was really excited to try it out. As for the summary of the tablet, this tablet has 8 customizable express keys on the tablet as well as 2 on the pen, making this tablet really convenient to draw with. It also has a decently big drawing area, this area being 10 by 6 inches. And as I said, I absolutely love the design of this tablet. The surface is really smooth and comfortable to draw with, and I genuinely like how it feels. Before I get into any of the negative aspects of this tablet, however, I'm going to go over the pros. As I've said a few times now, the design is great. I think it looks really nice from an aesthetic standpoint, and it's really comfortable and easy to use. The surface is really smooth and makes drawing feel really natural. I also think that the drawing space is a pretty good size. The pressure is pretty good. I found that you could get a pretty decent variety of lines with one brush size. There are a lot of customizable hotkeys. 8 buttons on the tablet and 2 on the pen that can be completely adjusted to your liking is a lot. You honestly don't even have to touch your keyboard or anything for the shortcuts you want to use, and it makes everything a lot more convenient and faster. Your workflow really doesn't have to be interrupted at all. It comes with a lot of extra stuff, more stuff than a lot of other tablets do, such as a cleaning cloth, a glove, plenty of extra nibs, etc. This tablet comes with just about everything you'll need in order to use it. No need to buy anything extra. And it's all in really good condition too, seeing as I find Parblo's packaging to be pretty safe. This tablet is really easy to use and get adjusted to for beginners. It has some good features, but it's also not super complicated. Just about anybody could use it. I find that this tablet performs pretty similarly to the first tablet I ever used, actually. And finally, the price. It's only $60, which is a really, really good price compared to a lot of similar products on the market. In most cases, a tablet of this size and with this many features and extra things will cost way more, so this price is honestly pretty good. So yeah, that's about it for the pros. Now on to the cons. I did experience a little bit of lag while I was drawing. The lag wasn't horrible, but it was definitely there. I usually only experienced lag, however, while drawing small lines, but there were also some times it would lag a little bit otherwise. The lag would really only cause my strokes to have this little extra line, so again, it wasn't horrible, but still, it was there. I think this is potentially a Windows 7 issue, because this issue did not happen on my mom's Windows 10 computer, and yes, I am currently rocking Windows 7 because I hate the Windows 10 layout. I also found that I could really only use the tablet with Paint Toolsci on my computer, and wanted to test this out on my mom's computer. It worked well with Paint Toolsci, but when I used the tablet in Photoshop on her computer, it was pretty laggy. Not so laggy that drawing was impossible again, but laggy enough that clicking stuff and changing the colors was a little bit inconvenient unless you used your mouse. Another weird thing in Photoshop is that I found that your next line wouldn't have pressure and would lag if you just changed your brush, which was kind of bizarre. These may be issues with Photoshop, however, seeing as a lot of the inconveniences I dealt with, such as the tablet only drawing straight lines, have apparently been reported by other people using different tablet brands. Parblo also released an article on how to fix it, but only one person said it was helpful, and well, I'll admit, it didn't help me either. I'm looking for a way to fix this, but currently no luck, so I'll update you guys if I find anything. For now, I'll have to say that if you use this tablet, you should probably just try to stick to a Paint Toolsci. You can try it in Photoshop, but I'm not sure if it will work. But again, I'm looking for a solution, so just do whatever you guys want. And lastly, I also really didn't love the pressure, which was disappointing. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't good. It was really just meh. It got the job done, nothing special really. I found that there just wasn't as much line variation. Your lines could either be thick or slightly thicker, no matter how hard you press down. I could only really get a decent difference when I pressed down super hard, which you obviously don't want to do all the time because it will probably scratch up your tablet really bad and it will just be really uncomfortable and horrible, and yeah. This was unfortunately something that I couldn't fix in the settings either. Making the tablet more sensitive to pressure would just cause it to not have any thin lines, and setting it so that you'd have to press down harder would just make it so you had to press down hard all the time, otherwise nothing would show up. And don't get me wrong, it was not the worst thing in the world, it just could have been better. There was still pretty good line variation, as I said, but where the Huon tablet's issue was it was too easy to get thick lines, this tablet's issue is it's just a little too hard. I found that at most you could only really get to half of the brush's full size when you press down hard. And again, there is still some decent line variation, but it could be better. I really wish that you could get to the full brush size. So yeah, overall, I do recommend this tablet to my viewers, but I think that you should probably get it if you're more of a beginner or don't do a lot of drawing. I think that this tablet can do a really good job at introducing you to the world of digital art, and it definitely has some really good features, and it comes with some pretty nice stuff, all for a great price, but you're definitely going to require something that's a little more advanced if you're a professional or a college student. In a high school or elementary class though, this would definitely be fine. And speaking of the A610s, I'm actually going to be collaborating with Parblo to do a giveaway of the tablet. I think that the tablet is overall pretty good, and I'm super excited to be hosting this giveaway. All you have to do to join is follow me and Parblo on Instagram and YouTube and like my post about it on Instagram, and we'll randomly choose a winner in a few days. The giveaway ends on September 5th though, so hurry. Link will be in the description where more information will also be available. Anyways, now that I've gone over the tablet, I would just like to briefly talk about what I'm drawing for a few moments. In case you do not recognize her, she's a character I formally introduced in my latest animation meme and thought it would be cool to have an icon of her. She's my baby, and she's part of a series I came up with over 4 years ago, which I'm going to be releasing a trailer for in September. I wanted to take a few moments to talk about her because I'm hoping that this will kind of help with the transition from primarily warrior stuff to a mix of warriors and OC stuff. First things first, her name is Cream and she's a ghost. She's really outgoing and has a lot of energy and just constantly wants to play and go out on adventures. She's a little immature and can get herself into situations that she may not be entirely ready for, but that's what makes her so fun. She's also not really the smartest when it comes to social situations and doesn't really get certain cues, but that's mainly because she actually spent the majority of her afterlife alone before her best friend, Spooky, came into the picture. She was never really able to connect with anyone or trust anyone fully before she met him, this partially being because she had a bit of a dark past. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't really want to spoil too much, but let's just say that despite her loving and excitable nature, she can have a bit of a rough edge when the time comes due to her past. She tries to make sure that nobody knows of her insecurities caused by her past, and tries to make sure that nobody can see past her carefree and adventurous surface. Again, I'm really not trying to get too much into it because I didn't hide this series from everyone for 4 years as I developed it just to go ahead and spoil everything, but I really love Cream a lot because she's a pretty complex character and she's actually based off of me in many aspects, which is cool because considering my personality is honestly all over the place, I don't get to see myself in a lot of characters. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about her for now because I really don't want to run my mouth too much before any of the episodes are even released. But yeah, I really hope you guys are looking forward to this project as much as I am because I have huge plans and hopes for them, and I really cannot wait to share the story that I've created with you guys. These characters are honestly my life. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned something useful from my tablet review. Not advertising any prints this time around, but maybe I'll make some special posters of the characters for my series in the future someday. And by someday, I mean like next month, because I'm releasing the trailer next month. But don't forget to check out my giveaway of the A610s. It is a pretty good tablet, despite it having a fair amount of cons, but I really do think that you guys would overall enjoy using it. Just make sure to check my Instagram, Roshards, for more details. I'll put a link in the description. That's it for now, thank you so much for watching.